Oh, that's the wrong title. Okay, let me edit the title real quick. Alright. Hello, everybody. What is up? I'm Gary O Gaming, and welcome to a very late birthday video. So, what was supposed to happen was I wanted to run a Hunger Games thing with a bunch of friends, but unfortunately I couldn't get the photos up for rendering. Instead, however, I just put everybody's name down and we're going to read them off. Yeah, so I wanted to get everybody's photo, but it was hard because I couldn't just upload them from my laptop to the website. So instead, we're just gonna read it all off. And I will do my best to narrate it. I'm sorry if I mispronounce things as well. Okay, let's kick this off. Alright, now where is the starter? Okay. And proceed. This is day one. The bloodbath. Oh, well, technically, it's just as it starts. As the tributes stand on their podiums, the horns sound. Reyna, Plaid, Samuel, Reuben, all run from the cornucopia. Zay grabs a backpack and retreats. Ulysses, Kathy, and Felipe get into a fight. Kathy is triumphant and kills them both. Uriel finds a bow, some arrows, and a quiver. Dara runs from the cornucopia. Menji, Kellen, and Sydney work together to get as many supplies as possible. Merlin runs from the cornucopia. Jaquan snatches a bottle of alcohol and a rag. Nathaniel finds a canteen full of water. Angel severely hurts Moses, but puts him out of his misery. Jeremiah grabs a jar of fish bait while Adriana gets fishing gear. Dalton grabs a jar of fish bait and Johnny gets fishing gear. Eli grabs a shovel. Gabriel runs from the cornucopia. Day 1. Reuben sprains his ankle while running away from Nathaniel. Jeremiah and Johnny split up to search for resources. Dalton attacks Sydney, but she manages to escape. Angel defeats Reyna in a fight, but spares her life. Samuel begs for Kellen to kill him. She refuses, keeping Samuel alive. Eli tries to sleep through the entire day. Kathy hunts for the other tributes. Zay begs for Jaquan to kill him. He refuses, keeping Zay alive. Plaid stalks Merlin. Adriana receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Uriel receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Menji bashes Gabriel's head against a rock several times. Dara collects fruit from a tree. 4 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Ulysses from District 10, Felipe from District 7, Moses from District 3, and Gabriel from District 4. Night 1. Uriel, Reyna, Merlin, and Angel form a suicide pact, killing themselves. Dalton goes to sleep. Kellen looks at the night sky. Jaquan lets Eli go into his shelter. Samuel, Nathaniel, Dara, Reuben, and Zay sleep in shifts. Sydney quietly hums. Kathy looks at the night sky. Adriana attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Menji lets Jeremiah into her shelter. Plaid and Johnny talk about the other tributes still alive. Day 2. Plaid constructs a shack. Dara accidentally steps on a landmine. Adriana begs for Samuel to kill her. He refuses, keeping her alive. Johnny sees smoke rising in the distance but decides not to investigate. Ruben makes a slingshot. Nathaniel attacks Jaquan, but he manages to escape. Eli goes hunting. Jeremiah falls into a frozen lake and drowns. Menji goes hunting. Kellen injured herself. Zay receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Kathy severely injures Sydney and leaves her to die. Dalton discovers a river. 7 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Uriel from District 1. Reyna from District 10. Merlin from District 4. Angel from District 6. Dara from District 8. Jeremiah from District 1. And Sydney from District 3. Jaquan tries to treat his infection. Ruben tends to Dalton's wounds. Zay attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Kathy sets up camp for the night. Johnny thinks about home. Adriana sees a fire but stays hidden. Kellen and Samuel hold hands. Plaid starts a fire. Nathaniel thinks about home. Eli destroyed Menji's supplies while she is asleep. Day 3. Menji receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Ruben receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Dalton overhears Johnny and Kathy talking with distance. Kellen dies of dysentery. Eli defeats Nathaniel in a fight, but spares his life. Jaquan goes hunting. Samuel constructs a shack. Plaid explores in the area. Zay tries to spear a fish with a trident. Adriana practices her archery. 1 cannon shot can be heard in the distance. Kellen from District 9. Adriana, Eli, and Menji discuss the games and what might be happening in the morning. Plaid starts a fire. Jaquan tries to treat his infection. Kathy quietly hums. Nathaniel and Ruben run into each other and decide a truce for the night. Zay questions his sanity. Samuel passes out from exhaustion. Dalton sets up camp for the night. Johnny cooks his food before putting out his fire. Day 4. Samuel sprains his ankle while running away from Johnny. Jaquan, Eli, Dalton unsuccessfully ambush Menji, Kathy, and Plaid, who kill them instead. Nathaniel chases Adriana. Zay stalks Ruben. 3 shots can be heard in the distance. Jaquan from District 12, Eli from District 2, and Dalton from District 12. Night 4. Nathaniel attempts to climb a tree, but falls to his death. Samuel and Johnny hold hands. Kathy goes to sleep, while Plaid questions his sanity. Zay forces Menji to kill Ruben or Adriana. She refuses, so Zay kills her instead. The feast. Ruben steals Samuel's memoirs. Adriana and Zay track... The cornucopia replenished with food supplies, weapons, memoirs from the troops' families. Tribute channels. Okay, so Ruben steals Samuel's memoir. Adriana and Zay tracks down and kills Plaid. Johnny bashes Kathy's head with a mace. Samuel defeats Zay in a fight, but spares his life. Ruben questions his sanity. Adriana makes a wooden spear. Johnny travels to higher ground. A tsunami rolls into the arena. Johnny defeats Ruben, but throws him into the water just to make sure he dies. Zay fatally injures himself into debris. Adriana survives. Samuel fatally injures himself on debris. Seven cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Nathaniel from District 8, Menji from District 5, Plaid from District 5, Kathy from District 11, Ruben from District 7, Zay from District 6, and Samuel from District 9. Night 5. Johnny shoots an arrow into Adriana's head. The winner is Johnny from District 9. Jesus Christ. Oh man, that was actually pretty cool. I didn't think I would like that as much as I did. Anyways, this is just a little shorter video. Just reading off everybody's thing. Thank you for everybody who sent me their names so I could use it within this. Congratulations to Johnny for winning. That's crazy. I didn't think that he would. But you know what? When I offered to have him join, he said he'd win, and you know what? He did. Oh man. Well, fuck me. I died trying to ambush people I tried to kill. That is unfortunate, Eli. I'm really sorry. Dang. Oh, I placed 4th. That's not too bad, though. Oh, so this is the entire thing, I think? Yep, here's the summaries. And then the statistics. Not bad, not bad. Man, Kathy killed 6 whole people. Menji got 4. Johnny 3, Plaid 3, Zay 2, Adriana and Angel both had 1. Wow, that's crazy, dude. Anyways. I think that deserves another go. That was pretty interesting. So Johnny is the round 1 winner. We might do this 3 times, maybe. Or maybe just the 2nd time, see who's left by the end. Alright. Let's give it another shot, shall we? And proceed. The bloodbath. As the tributes stand on their podiums, the horn sounds. Zay runs away from the cornucopia. Angel runs away from the cornucopia. Dalton grabs a shield, leaning on the cornucopia. Eli runs away from the cornucopia. Ruben runs into the cornucopia and hides. Kellen sets off an explosion, killing Sydney, Felipe, Reyna, and Jaquan. Nathaniel and Plaid run away from the cornucopia. Merlin runs into the cornucopia and hides. Jeremiah runs away from the cornucopia. Samuel takes a sickle from inside the cornucopia. Moses stays in the cornucopia for resources. Menji runs away from the cornucopia, as does Dara. Gabriel also runs from the cornucopia. Adriana rips a mace out of Johnny's hands. Ulysses runs away from the cornucopia. Uriel runs away with a lighter and some rope. Kathy finds a backpack full of camping equipment. Day 1. Johnny picks a flower. Ruben and Merlin split up for resources. Dara attacks Kathy, but he manages to escape. Menji stalks Moses, while Plaid fishes. Gabriel attacks Adriana, but she manages to escape. Angel collects fruit from a tree. Kellen receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Nathaniel tries to spear fish with the trident. Jeremiah tries to sleep through the entire day. Uriel explores the arena, while Eli picks flowers. Ulysses runs away from Samuel. Dalton makes a wooden spear, and Zay practices his archery. Oh. Hold on, a little bit of lag there. 4 shots can be heard in the distance for the fallen tributes. Sydney from District 3, Felipe from District 7, Reyna from District 10, and Jaquan from District 12. Night 1. Eli begs for Adriana to kill him, but she refuses, keeping Eli alive. Jeremiah screams for help. Nathaniel, Uriel, and Ruben cheerfully sing songs together. Ulysses receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Moses is awoken by nightmares. Merlin attempts to start a fire, but is unsuccessful. Kathy begs for Samuel to kill him. He refuses, keeping Kathy alive. Dara loses sight of where he is. Zay and Dalton sleep in shift. Gabriel thinks about home, while Menji goes to sleep. Johnny passes out from exhaustion. Angel tends to Plaid's wounds. Kellen screams for help. It is now day 2. Zay searches for firewood as Menji makes a wooden spear. Jeremiah receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor, and Reuben searches for a water source. Kathy, Dalton, and Ulysses hunt for other tributes. Dara stalks Moses. Angel overhears Gabe and Plaid talking in the distance. Eli receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Uriel tends to Merlin's wounds. Kellen searches for firewood. Nathaniel goes hunting. Adriana discovers a river. Samuel scares Johnny off. No cannon shots are heard in the distance. Night 2. Gabriel sets up camp for the night. Johnny quietly hums. Jeremiah dies of dysentery. Angel sees a fire but stays hidden. Dara tries to treat his infection. Zay sets up a campfire for the night. Just in camp. Kathy tends to his wounds. Eli receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Samuel destroys Nathaniel's supplies while he's sleeping. Adriana thinks about home. Plaid, Menji, Kellen, and Merlin tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. Moses receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Dalton sets up camp for the night. Reuben and Ulysses run into each other and decide for a truce for the night. Uriel receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Day 3. Merlin searches for firewood. Adriana is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Uriel searches for firewood as Eli collects fruit from a tree. Plaid attacks Dara, but he manages to escape. Reuben steals from Kathy while he isn't looking. Dalton searches for water source. Kellen makes a wooden spear. Angel camouflages himself in the bushes. Gabriel overhears Ulysses and Zay talking in the distance. Moses searches for firewood. Nathaniel searches for firewood. Samuel steals from Johnny while he isn't looking, and Menji receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. One cannon shot is heard in the distance. Jeremiah's from District 1. Night 3. Kathy, Eli, and Zay cheerfully sing songs together. Merlin receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Gabriel thinks about winning. Plaid, Angel, Reuben, Samuel, and Adriana sleep in shifts. Kellen cooks her food before putting out her fire. Moses and Dalton tell stories about themselves to each other. Ulysses and Johnny run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Nathaniel destroyed Dara's supplies while he's sleeping. Uriel screams for help, and Menji thinks about winning. Reuben kills Plaid with a sickle. Angel receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Zay chases Adriana. Merlin dies from an infection. Samuel, Uriel, Dalton, Menji, and Dara hunt for other tributes. Gabe and Kellen split up to search for resources. Moses, Johnny, Eli, Ulysses raid Kathy's camp while he's hunting. Nathaniel travels to higher ground. 2 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Plaid from District 5 and Merlin from District 4. Night 4. Eli thinks about home, and Samuel thinks about winning. Dara, Ulysses, and Dalton cheerfully sing songs to each other. Moses, Johnny, and Gabriel sleep in shifts. Zay sees a fire but stays hidden. Reuben, Nathaniel, and Kellen sleep in shifts. Angel screams for help. Adriana dies from an infection. Menji and Kathy hold hands. Uriel thinks about winning. Day 5. Reuben forces Nathaniel to kill Dara or Zay. He refuses, so Reuben kills him instead. Wait,
What is this, a fiction?
what is... I don't know about him. That's unfortunate. Kathy injures himself. Gabriel constructs a shack. Samuel makes a slingshot. Menji overhears Ulysses and Moses talking at a different distance. Kellen tries to sleep through the entire day. Johnny practices his archery. Eli receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Angel steals from Dalton while he isn't looking. Uriel camouflages himself in the bushes. 2 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Adriana from District 2 and Nathaniel from District 8. Kathy destroys Eli's supplies while he's asleep. Moses defeats Uriel in a fight but spares his life. Ulysses sees a fire but stays hidden. Gabriel dies trying to escape the arena. Dara receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Kellen begs for Dalton to kill her. He refuses, keeping Kellen alive. Johnny receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Samuel tries to sing himself to sleep. Reuben, Zay, Angel discuss the games and what might be happening in the morning. Menji passes out from exhaustion. Day 6. Zay fishes. Dara picks flowers. Samuel severely slices Reuben with a sword. Angel makes a wooden spear. Eli sets Dalton on fire with a Molotov. Kellen receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Ulysses attacks Moses, but he manages to escape. Kathy collects fruit from a tree. Johnny scares off Menji. 3 cannon shots are heard in the distance. Gabriel from District 4, Reuben from District 7, and Dalton from District 12. Menji fends Ulysses, Samuel, and Johnny away from her fire. Moses, Zay, and Eli discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. Kellen receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Uriel thinks about winning. Kathy goes to sleep. Dara attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Angel receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Day 7. Johnny chases Kathy. Menji tends to Zay's wounds. Kellen discovers a river. Dara thinks about home. Ulysses and Moses track down and kill Uriel. Eli stalks Samuel, and Angel explores the arena. 1 cannon shot is heard in the distance. Uriel from District 1. Dara stabs Zay with a tree branch. Menji shoots an arrow at Angel but misses and kills Kathy instead. Moses thinks about home. Ulysses stays awake all night. Eli looks up at the night sky. Johnny questions his sanity, as does Samuel, as Kellen starts a fire. The cornucopia is replenished with food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs from the tribute's families. Dara and Angel decide to work together and get more supplies. Samuel decides to not go to the feast. Ulysses decides to not go to the feast. Moses kills Kellen for her supplies. Johnny severely injures Eli and leaves him to die. Menji takes a staff, leaning against the cornucopia. Day 8. Johnny constructs a shack. Moses searches for firewood. Menji runs away from Dara. Angel explores the arena as Samuel tends to Ulysses' wounds. Unfortunately, you did die, Nathaniel. I'm sorry. Zay from District 6, Kathy from District 11, Kellen from District 9, and Eli from District 2. The 8th night, Menji tends to her wounds. Ulysses receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Dara fends off Johnny, Moses, and Angel from his fire. Samuel receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. What else did I said? Dude, what the fuck am I a terrorist with all the explosives? Dude, you have been getting a lot of explosives from sponsors. You fucking Molotov Dalton. It is the 9th day, and Moses thinks about home. Angel, Dara, and Johnny hunt for the other tributes. Samuel camouflages himself in the bushes, while Menji strangles Ulysses with a rope. One shot can be heard in the distance. Ulysses from District 12. Night 9. Dara sets off an explosive, killing Angel. Samuel poisons Moses' drinks. He drinks it and dies. Johnny cooks his food before putting out his fire, and Menji sets up camp for the night. Johnny attacks Samuel, but Menji protects him, killing Johnny, and Dara practices his archery. 3 cannons can be heard in the distance. Angel from District 6, Moses from District 3, and Johnny from District 9. Menji bashes Samuel's head in with a mace. Dara falls into a pit and dies. Jesus, Menji. The winner is Menji from District 5. Holy shit. Dude, holy fuck, that was crazy. Okay, so let's get to the statistics at the end here. Because I want to see who had the absolute most fucking kills. Hold on, where is it? Yeah, Menji and Kellen killed 4 people. That's right, Kellen killed like 4 people on the first day with an explosive. It's crazy. So, in placement. So, yeah, District 5 won, then District 8. Oh, I see. Dude. Oh, that's fucking wild. Oh, yeah, Ruben did kill you. Ruben tried to force you to kill somebody, and because you didn't pick anybody, he killed you instead. Dude, shit's crazy. How about one more, Daniel? Do you want to see one more run? Yeah. Alright, Nathaniel, just for you. One last run. So currently, Johnny won the first one, and Sasha just won the second one. Let's see who gets the third one. And proceed. Shit. Okay. As the tributes stand on the podiums, the horn sounds. Jaquan and Gabriel fight for a bag. Gabriel gives up and retreats. Ruben runs from the cornucopia. Moses scares Felipe from the cornucopia. Merlin runs away from the cornucopia. Nathaniel snatches a pair of scythes. Jeremiah runs away. Plaid takes a sickle from inside the cornucopia. Uriel runs away. Ulysses runs into the cornucopia and hides. Sydney runs away from the cornucopia. Zay runs away with a lighter and some rope. Menji gathers as much food as she can. Reyna runs away from the cornucopia. Kathy runs away. Dara grabs a backpack, not realizing it's empty. Samuel runs away. Kellen runs away. And Eli runs away. Johnny clutches a first aid and runs away. Angel rips a mace out of Dalton's hands as Adriana finds a backpack full of camping gear. Day 1. Dara chases Dalton. Ruben, Adriana, and Johnny hunt for other tributes. Uriel dies to a spear. Wait. Oh, my bad. Uriel tries to fish with a trident. Plaid receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Samuel tries to sleep through the entire day. Zay, Kellen, Angel, and Eli hunt for other tributes. Reyna explores the arena. Jaquan receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Nathaniel receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Moses decapitates Gabriel with a sword. Felipe attacks Merlin, but Ulysses protects her, killing Felipe. Kathy questions his insanity. Jeremiah attacks Sydney, but she manages to escape. Menji tries to fish with a trident. 2 shots can be heard in the distance. Gabriel from District 4 and Felipe from District 7. Night 1 falls. Menji defeats Adriana in a fight, but spares her life. Angel screams for help. Uriel passes out from exhaustion. Plaid loses sight of where he is. Moses climbs a tree to rest. Nathaniel is awoken by nightmares. Reyna is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Samuel lets Dalton into the shelter. Ulysses kills Jaquan with a hatchet. Kellen, Dara, and Johnny cheerfully sing songs together. Eli lets Zay into his shelter. Kathy, Sydney, and Jeremiah cheerfully sing together. Reuben questions his sanity as Merlin thinks about home. Day 2. Adriana is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Plaid tries to spear fish with a trident. Reuben practices his archery as Dalton explores the arena. Kellen searches for firewood, and Kathy injures himself. Angel hunts for other tributes. Menji shoots a poisonous blow dart into Zay's neck, slowly killing him. Reyna travels to higher ground. Uriel searches for firewood. Moses, Samuel, and Nathaniel hunt for other tributes. Ulysses overhears Eli and Jeremiah talking in the distance. Sydney is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Dara fishes. Merlin steals from Johnny while he isn't looking. Oh, an arena event. A swarm of tracker jackers invade the area. Reuben survives. Moses survives. Jeremiah survives. Adriana knocked Kellen unconscious and leaves her as bait. Plaid knocks Dara and leaves him as bait. Angel survives. Kathy is stung to death. Samuel survives. Sydney and Nathaniel run out of places to run and are stung to death. Johnny, Reyna, and Uriel Bullshit. Johnny, Reyna, and Uriel survive. Merlin knocks Ulysses unconscious and leaves him as bait. Dalton, Eli, and Menji survive. 8 shots can be heard in the distance. Jaquan from District 12, Zay from District 6, Kellen from District 9, Dara from District 8, Kathy from District 11, Sydney from District 3, Nathaniel from District 8, and Ulysses from District 10. Night 2. Adriana destroys Menji's supplies while she's asleep. Angel forces Menji to kill Dalton or Reuben. She decides to kill Dalton. Moses lets Uriel into his shelter. Johnny and Reyna hold hands. Samuel destroys Plaid's supplies while he's asleep. Eli is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Jeremiah passes out from exhaustion. Plaid attacks Jeremiah, but he manages to escape. Angel, Eli, Johnny, Merlin, and Reuben hunt for other tributes. Menji kills Samuel with his own weapon. Reyna sprains her ankle while running away from Moses. Uriel searches for a water source, and Adriana practices her archery. 2 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Dalton from District 12, and Samuel from District 11. Eli, Angel, and Uriel sleep in shifts. Adriana receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Plaid and Merlin tell stories about themselves to each other. Johnny tries to treat his infection. Reyna receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Menji sings herself to sleep. Reuben and Moses hold hands. Jeremiah sees a fire, but stays hidden. Sasha out here killing like solid. Dude, I swear if Sasha wins again, it's gonna be some shit. Angel begs for Menji to kill him. She refuses, keeping Angel alive. Johnny searches for water source. Merlin chases Plaid. Adriana, Jeremiah, Yuri, and Reuben form a suicide pact, killing themselves. Reyna attacks Eli, but he manages to escape as Moses picks flowers. 4 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Adriana from District 2, Jeremiah from District 1, Uriel from District 1, and Reuben from District 7. Night 4. Reyna lets Johnny into her shelter. Plaid sets up a camp for the night. Angel tries to treat his infection. Menji climbs a tree to rest. Eli defeats Merlin in a fight, but spares her life. And Moses dies from hunger. Quad kill. The cornucopia is replenished with food and supplies and weapons, as well as memoirs from the tribute's families. Merlin, Johnny, Menji, and Plaid team up to grab food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs. Eli decides not to go to the feast. Reyna decides to not go to the feast. Angel stuffs a bundle of dry clothing into a backpack before sprinting away. Day 5. Johnny diverts Reyna's attention and runs away. Eli steals from Angel while he isn't looking. Merlin runs away from Menji, and Plaid picks flowers. Man, in this situation, I'd run from Menji too. 1 cannon shot can be heard. Moses from District 3. Johnny cries himself to sleep. Eli bleeds out due to untreated injuries. Reyna spears Angel in the abdomen. Plaid tries to sing himself to sleep. Menji climbs a tree to rest, and Merlin screams for help. Merlin, Plaid, Johnny, and Menji raid Reyna's camp while she's hunting. 2 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Eli from District 2, and Angel from District 6. Plaid shoots an arrow at Johnny but misses, killing Menji instead. Merlin is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth, and Reyna receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Dude. Damn, I decided to cut my wrist. Oof. Unfortunate. Oh, man. I can't believe it. Sasha went down. Merlin, Plaid, Reyna, and Johnny hunt for other tributes. Aren't they the last tributes? One cannon shot can be heard in the distance. Menji from District 5. Plaid pushes Reyna off of a cliff during a knife fight. Johnny and Merlin run into each other, deciding to truce for the night. Day 8. Plaid bashes Merlin's head with a mace. Johnny attempts to climb a tree, but falls to his death. 3 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Reyna from District 10, Merlin from District 4, and Johnny from District 9. Plaid is the winner from District 5. Damn. Plaid and Menji were from the same district and he fucking killed there. At least he still won, winning for the district. How many kills did Sasha get? Jesus Christ. Oh, only 3. Oh, dude. Damn, Eli. You fucking just bled out from untreated injuries, man. Damn, I can't believe I was the first one to go this time. I thought I'd get at least a little better. Anyways, that was it for this time. I might do it again. Switch out a few people. I really enjoyed doing this. Oh, man. demand justice. You know what, Nathaniel? How about this? Sometime later, you and I will sit together and narrate it. And I feel like a thing that would be fun is if, like, you and I, like, try to envision how each scenario goes down. We'll shuffle how everybody's placed, because I kind of grouped people together depending on, like, how they knew each other and stuff. And then if anybody else wants to be a part of it, we'll switch out names, because I had to kind of just put some people in. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. This was actually genuinely a lot of fun. I like reading about my friends killing each other. Oh, man. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're not already. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.